Hello, everyone. How's it going every day? How are you doing today? I am Joseph Torres, aka Reanimate Existence, and I got a little bit of news we thought I should talk about. I know this is a little, I'm a little day late on this, and I didn't really want to talk about this. I don't really want to make a video on it, but I figured, hey, I need some other content besides playing video games, and my little YouTube banner does say movies, games, blah blah blah, reviews. So I thought I'd talk about a little bit of movie stuff, and I thought this would be a little interesting because this has been a little bit on my mind, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I like comic book movies a lot. I like superhero movies a lot, and I like stuff with Batman in it. And we got some Batman related news regarding the Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson Batman movie. Um, there have been constant rumors about who they're going to have for villains, and the two names that kept getting brought up before, even before they announced the possibility of Jonah Hill playing the Riddler, the two villains we heard a lot about were Zoe Kravitz. Well, not Zoe Kravitz. Well, Zoe Kravitz is playing a villain apparently in the Batman, but we heard about Catwoman and the Penguin. And it seems though we officially have casting news for Catwoman. She will be played by Zoe Kravitz. This is coming from Variety. Big Little Lies star Zoe Kravitz has been tapped to play Catwoman, the anti-heroine, and sometimes love interest of the Cape Crusader in Matt Reeves' upcoming The Batman. Kravitz will star opposite Robert Pattinson as Batman. So, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of dig this casting. I fucks heavy with this casting. I think Zoe Kravitz is a great actress when she's given the right material, and I think she definitely has the look. Like I know that you have these people out there who hate when characters are race swapped because they think it's part of some sort of political agenda. And you know, if it is or if it isn't, really isn't up to me. It isn't really not something that concerns me too much, but let's just take a look at Zoe Kravitz. I think she really does look the part regardless of her ethnicity. I mean, here's some I think here's a picture. I mean, look, I feel like she's got like the look. Catwoman is supposed to be this super attractive, super sexy, like stunningly beautiful girl power type character with just the one thing that has always been striking about Catwoman is just that her gorgeous appearance, and Zoe Kravitz is an incredibly gorgeous woman. I mean, look at her. Look at her. Does that not look like Selena Kyle to you? Because that looks like Selena Kyle. That looks like a ready as fuck Selena Kyle. Like, just imagine what she's gonna look like in costume. It's gonna be great. This article also talks about some of the other people who were apparently in the running to play Catwoman, not just Kravitz, but you also had Zazie Beetz, who was in Deadpool 2, Joker, so she's no stranger to comic book adaptations. But I found it interesting that Zazie Beetz was also in the running because I saw this post on Facebook that was like, okay, hear me out. What if Zazie Beetz was Catwoman? And I'm just gonna bring up a little picture of Zazie Beetz real quick, and I can kind of see what they're going with, but three comic book adaptations in a very short time frame might not be what she wants to do. Like I don't think she would want to be typecasted as a superhero comic book actor, and I'm not in her head, so I don't really know. But maybe she didn't want to be typecasted. And then you also have Eliza Gonzalez, who I am so sorry. Isa Gonzalez, and Baby Driver. Hold on, I don't remember her. I feel like I know who this is. Let's see. Her. Oh, okay. Oh, she might have. She could have been an interesting choice for Catwoman. She looks very Selena Kyle ish. She looks very Selena Kyle ish. I can see why they might have wanted to go with her, but I could see why they might have wanted to go with maybe more Kravitz or Zazie Beetz because they're a little more used to action film, which isn't to say that Isa Gonzalez doesn't do action films. She was in Baby Driver. If you've never seen Baby Driver, that was heavily action oriented. She was running around with a gun and shit, shooting people and beat to songs. Really cool. And we also have Oscar winner Alicia Vikander. Apparently, Alicia Vikander was also in the running for Catwoman. And yeah, man, I mean, look at this. These were all really great choices. These were all great potential choices for Catwoman. But it seems like Zoe Kravitz really beat them to the punch. This will actually make the third time that that Catwoman, it will be played by a woman of color. You know, the first time back in the '60s, it was Eartha Kitt, or Eartha Kitt, or Eartha Kitt, I think her name was. I mean, I know it's Eartha Kitt, but I just don't know how to spell her name. I just really don't know how to spell her name. I feel really bad. I'm sorry, Eartha Kitt. But it was, and I believe she was actually the first ever live action adaptation of Catwoman, if I'm not mistaken. No? Well, according to this, there were several actresses who played Catwoman, but one of them happened to be Eartha Kitt, so I'm just gonna go with that. Whatever. Oh, Julie Newmar. Oh, okay. But at some point, she was played in the '60s Batman TV show. She was Eartha Kitt. We also had Halle Berry in the 2003 Catwoman, which we don't talk about because that Catwoman movie was trying to do what the recent Joker movie did, except bad. So we don't really talk about that movie much. But yeah, this will be the third time, and actually, this is brought up to me. This is actually the second time Zoe Kravitz has played Catwoman. She actually voiced Catwoman in the Lego Batman movie back in 2017. I don't know if you guys saw that, but upon doing my research for this video, I found this interesting article from, I think around, I don't know when this was originally posted. It was like 2019. Apparently, back in the day, back in the early 2010s, Zoe Kravitz had initially auditioned for Catwoman for The Dark Knight Rises, which ended up going to Anne Hathaway. And according to this, the 30-year-old Big Little Lies star claimed in a 2015 Nylon interview that she was prevented from auditioning for the movie because she was too urban. Too urban. That's why I don't like Hollywood sometimes. Man. Hollywood always gives like really dumb, messed up reasons for not wanting to cast somebody. Zoe was convinced that she had lost out on a chance to appear in the blockbuster Batman film, which starred Christian Bale, title hero. Oh, here we go. In the last Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises, they told me that I couldn't get an audition for a small role they were casting because they weren't going urban, she explained. Weren't going urban. That's... you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like, that's just weird to me. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what does, like, okay, I know what they were trying to say, but it's still really dumb because what does her ethnicity have to do with whether or not she can do good in the role? Like too urban. That wouldn't fly today in Hollywood. That would not fly today. They might have been able to get away with it back in 2011 or 2010 whenever they first were casting for The Dark Knight Rises, but not today. But yeah, I am really interested. I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does as Catwoman. But let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments or reply to this video. Let me know what you think. Have a civil discussion in the comments, or don't have a civil discussion. It doesn't really matter. Or news related to the Batman, or just other kind of other movies or comic book movies that pique my interest. I am Joseph Torres, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.